Hi everybody, Expert4x here from Expert4x. Welcome to today's analysis of the Forex market. We're going to be looking at lifestyle techniques and we're going to be introducing a new technique during this particular session. Apologies for the last two sessions which I did not produce. I have been flying internationally for the last 2 weeks due to family difficulties, and I will resume from today. So what we're going to be looking at, we're going to be introducing the bull and bear charts into the session. We're going to be doing a market review, and just a reminder to post your own market analysis and trades in this particular service. The bull charts and bear charts, information regarding that can be found on YouTube. I did issue a couple of videos, 2 videos recently, and there are the 2 videos that you can go and look at and study to get an idea of how bull and bear charts work and how you can create them. I've also since copyrighted those particular charts. So let's have a look at the current position, and I'm not going to look into this into a lot of detail. You can see there are no actually potential trades on the RSI side identified. Now, the way I identified it, there must be 3 in a row. Like for instance, there's 3 in a row, and that's why it is a potential trade. So there are no 3 in a row situations. So I think we can flip straight to the charts and ignore this for today. What we can have a look at is what has been going on in the market in the last week and the last day. And if we look at the last week, you can see that the yen has lost considerable number of pips compared to its competitor, and the big gainer has been the pound, that has gained 700 pips compared to its competitors. Now, what does that all mean? And a lot of people don't say, oh, that's interesting, but what does that mean? It means that the pound yen, you see there's the yen, the weakest, and the pound is the strongest, will have trended tremendously over the last week. And there you can see this tremendous trend that happened on the pound yen. I think it's almost 300 pips that particular trend experienced. So that is how you see the weakness, the strength and weakness in the charts. You can see an amazing trend if you look at the strongest currency and the weakest currency. Now, on a daily basis, that means what happened last Friday. You can see the USD was the weakest currency there, and the strongest currency was the pound again. So again, you would see that particular. So the pound was the strongest. So the weakest currency last Friday was the USD, and the euro and the pound were the strongest currency. So if we look at the euro USD chart, there's the big jump that happened on Friday. If we then look at the pound, which is the strongest, and the Aussie, which is the weakest, you also see this big jump on Friday that occurred. So that's how you see the strength and weakness of currencies playing out on the charts. So let's go to have a look at the charts, and I'm only going to be looking at the 4-hour and daily charts of the channel trading and also on the RSI. So let's have a look at the 4-hour RSI charts. There's been a huge gap in the market, so some of these charts have changed, and let's have a look at, oh, okay, there's a setup that wasn't in existence before. There's a nice setup. I'm actually going to change the color of this chart to a green. All the greens are the ones that have got good setups. There's a good setup that's occurred there. You can see that is a potential buy setup that is there. This is now turning into a good sell setup, which I had noted, and this is now a confirmed sell setup. So that's a green. So you can see the buy, sell setup. That one in particular is good because you've got a double top and you've got a divergence going in there. Nothing much here. Let's have a look. Nothing's changed here. Just go like that, and it's all. So those are the 3 for the RSI 4-hour. Those are the 3 setups to pay attention to. Then the RSI daily, let's have a look at what's happening there. And again, the yen is showing a nice sell opportunity there. The Aussie yen, a very nice sell opportunity there. And the pound New Zealand is one to watch, because this has got a nice divergence. It could be quite a strong breakout, but it's immature yet. It's not ready to, but it's a one to watch in a little bit more detail. Let's see if there's anything I've missed. No, everything else is looking. This one's setting up too. Here's a nice one setting up for a potential sell. Again, it isn't quite there yet, but watch it. This one definitely is in the sell mode. And yeah, let's move on to the channel trading, which is the 4-hour channel trading. Okay, nothing much. When the price is in the middle of a channel is the worst time to trade it. And you'll see a lot of them are in the middle of the channels. Here's one, which is most probably too late. It's already done a 4 bounce, so it's gone 1, 2, 3. And that's why when you are looking at these charts, always put a pending order at the 4 bounce, because that pending order would have activated and you would have been nicely positive. That one over there is only on the 3rd bounce, so it's not valid yet, and I think this one is on its way to the 4th. So you could have put a pending order up there if you like. Then that was the 4-hour. Let's go to the channel daily, and a little bit more action here. Here's a potential bounce there, a potential. Why I say that is that when there's a breakout out of a channel, the price tends to go the same distance of the channel to the, and you can see it's actually bounced the same distance there, and that's why I'm saying this is a potential bounce area and a potential buy transaction. Nothing much there. The potential bounce here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm saying this is a buy opportunity here. It should have bounced there. It's had a weekend gap, but it's closing the weekend gap, so there's still a buy opportunity there. That one's in the middle. That one is only on the 3rd bounce, so still not. This one's actually playing out positively. That was a 4th bounce, and it's playing out nicely. That's in the middle. That one, in fact, is a breakout, because 1, 2, 3, it should have gone to 4. It didn't, and made a false swing and broke out, and so that's a failed swing breakout that's happening there. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, as I say, is a buy opportunity, but it's too late. It's look how much it's moved just in the last hour or so. That one no good. That's in the middle, and that one is on its 3rd bounce. It should move to the 4th bounce over there. Okay, so let's have a look at the new bull and bear charts. I'm not going to explain them in a lot of detail, but essentially the bear charts work off the highs of the price movements, and the bull chairs work off the lows of the price movements. So there's a setup there on the yen. You can see there's a potential trend line violation happening there, and that's an opportunity. There's another one on the euro yen. There's another one on the pound yen. All these signals work on trend line violations. That's actually a very nice trend line on the Aussie yen. As a sell, there's nothing happening there. And then here's a potential sell opportunity on the euro pound. So these charts work on trend line violations. Let's have a look at the bull charts. Those were the bear charts, and the bull charts, I don't think there'll be much there because the market's in a bull charts. Let's have a look. You see, here the bull charts have already happened. So there was the breakout out. There was a breakout. Here's one that's 200 pips, and here's one that's 230. So unfortunately, we're a little bit late with most of the bull signals. The market's moving into a bear mode, but you can see there were some considerable moves here that were caught using this technique, that's another 200 pip move there, and here's a sell one setting up. But that particular move was quite a nice one, 150 pips, and there. So no bull signals currently setting up, mainly bear signals, but you can see the potential of this technique is incredible. It can catch those 200 pip moves quite nicely, and these are the 4-hour charts. So I'm only using the 4-hour charts for this particular one because these are more short-term support and resistance breakouts. Okay, I'm not supplying a summary, so if you want to have a look at potential trades, just go back and freeze the video to take note of either the 4-hour, the daily channel, or RSI charts, or these bull and bear charts. So there's 6 charts that you need to look at. So from me, Alex Deployer, I hope you've enjoyed this analysis. There will be another analysis on Thursday, and until then, cheerio.